Hi guys, how are you? I'm Robin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to this new video. Now, this is a fragrance, Tom Ford Ombré Leather, that I have had for about 4 weeks ago. The Tom Ford PR's Vicky sent me this, and I've kind of been spritzing, trying, enjoying, and kind of getting to know it. And now I am, I think, in a pretty good position to give you a full rundown of what this fragrance is and how it compares to others on the market. This is a new launch for Tom Ford, but it's actually a relaunch. Now, this was first launched in 2016, and it was a limited run. It did its thing and it went. And now it is back in 2018. It's had a bit of a rebrand in this amazing bottle. I absolutely love this. It's a matte black bottle. It comes in 50 mils and 100 mils, and it just looks so good. If you know Tom Ford fragrances, then they've got private blend, which are the square pillared bottles, and they've also got the signature scents like Grey Vetiver, Black Orchid, in more of like what you'd imagine to be a perfume bottle. So this one I think looks amazing. It feels contemporary, it feels young, it feels like the kind of thing that I want every single fragrance in. Now, the official smelling notes from Tom Ford, so really what they say this should smell like, on the top there, so what you instantly get, that instant kick, is cardamom. Then on the middle you've got jasmine, sambac and black leather. And then on the base, really what you're left with in the dry down, you've got amber, patchouli and white moss. Now, black leather, white moss, I'm like, it's leather. Dye it whatever color you want, but leather really is the main thing in this. Now, for me, when I think of leather fragrances, I think of them as being overtly masculine, really heavy, really heady, something which doesn't sit so easily on the skin. And this actually couldn't be further from that. This is so accessible. This smells very much like leather, but it's softer, it's sweeter. It's got this, with the jasmine on the middle there, you've got this slightly more floral note, and not floral in a really flimsy kind of throwaway sense, but something which just gives it a roundness. I would say, you know, comparing it to other Tom Ford fragrances, especially, you know, you'd be asking about Tuscan Leather. Tuscan Leather is more of that heady fragrance. It's less easy to wear. It's something that for me, I would think about wearing very much evening, whereas this just feels like you can wear it all year round. Also, with the amber on the base there, it feels really light and warming, and you've got this real sort of premium touch to it. I absolutely love amber fragrances, so the addition of that, I just think works perfectly. In terms of longevity, it's good. You know, it does last. It sits on the skin well. You can still smell it on your clothes the next day. I would say it's maybe not as long as the Tuscan Leather or fragrances which tend to be heavier. Also with the sillage, so sillage is the degree to which a fragrance lingers in the air. You know, think about someone walking through a room, through an office, at a party, and you can smell it. That is sillage. This doesn't necessarily have as high a degree of sillage, which I actually think is the charm to this. It's something where you get up and close and personal with someone and you can smell it. It smells great. It's sexy, it's young, it's fresh, but it's got this great grounding to it. But it's not something that's overpowering. It's not gonna hang around in a room and have you gagging on it, which I absolutely love about this. And it's also why I think that this sort of fragrance could be the perfect introduction to someone who's just getting into Tom Ford fragrances. Someone that wants that sort of premium touch and a fragrance that lasts, something which smells really good and makes a lasting impression, but something which doesn't feel overpowering. Now, in terms of price point of this, it is cheaper. I have found this UK and US all linked best prices. $125, £82 for 50 mils, or $175, £115 for 100 mils. So it's cheaper than the private blend. It's slightly more expensive than some of those other signature scents, but for this, you know, as it does last, I think for a Tom Ford fragrance, it is value. And that's why, you know, in terms of verdict, I love this. I've been wearing this a lot. I'm really enjoying it. I feel, and I've said this again, I feel like it's a really accessible fragrance. It's a fragrance which will suit men and women, and depending on you know, your own personal style and the way that you wear it, it will sit differently on absolutely everyone. So there you go. A great relaunch from Tom Ford. Really enjoying this, and also really excited to try Black Cherry, which is coming out Black Cherry, sorry, Lost Cherry, which is coming out at the end of November, I think. So I will have that as soon as I can get my hands on it. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, this bottle is amazing. And you've not yet pressed subscribe, then please do press subscribe right now. The button is just there. There's also more video suggestions down there. Stay with me and watch them. Head to my blog, it's there. My podcast and my Instagram are up there. But I'll see you in my next new video. Bye-bye.